What's good, people? It's your boy Broderick, and welcome to the 36th episode of the What Up Bro podcast. Hope everybody's doing good outside today. We are doing good over here. Very, very excited, very, very happy about this episode we about to put out today. This is the first episode in our new space with our new format, new setup, everything brand new. So we are super, super happy, super excited to get this to you. It's been a long time coming. We've been working super hard to make these changes to make sure that the podcast is new, revamped, and improved. So we're very excited to bring this to you. So we do want to thank some of the people that was working behind the scenes. Our brother Kaim handling the camera work, Eve providing the space, also helping out with the production. And then Keith is the voice that you're gonna hear a lot in the background. You've heard of us talk about him in past episodes. But yeah, he is going to be a voice that you're going to hear in the background. You're going to hear other voices in the background too, because this is going to be a revolving cast of people going forward. We got guests, interviews. I mean, just a lot of stuff that we're going to give to you. And we're super excited, and we cannot wait to do that. So, like I said, this is our first episode. So please bear with us. We are working out the kinks as you will see with the episode. So please bear with us. But yeah, man, super excited, super happy. Can't wait to have more episodes for you guys in the future. Thank you so much for just for watching, staying with us, all that. Just thank you. Feedback, whatever. Thank you. We cannot thank you enough for that. And please, man, just stay with us. Stay with us. We are working. We are getting stuff for you. So yeah, no more I can say other than that. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, feedback, whatever. Send your love, send your hate, send your death threats, whatever it may be. Long as you sending us something, man, we cool, man. We love it. But you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at What Up Bro Pod. You can follow myself on Instagram and Twitter at Brody Said What. That's BRODYSAIDWHA. You can follow Sean on Instagram, Bornsinner_25. That's BORNSINNER_25. All that stuff will be in the description. Also, my wrestling page, you can follow that, Culture Corner PW. Please be sure to check out my interview I had with Alex King from a couple weeks ago. Definitely excited, super excited about having that out there. But yeah, man, so we working, we building, and we coming, man. The What Up Bro podcast is here, and we are coming for your neck. You hear me? So with that being said, hope everybody enjoys this episode. Nothing but peace and love for everybody, and y'all stay blessed. Y'all take care.
I got more of whatever niggas want, I got dope, Cartier, call my phone,
Kendrick Lamar. Early impressions. This is the first day the album came out, so we don't have like the full breakdown. We're gonna have that for y'all next week. But early impressions. Everybody in the room. Early impressions. Anybody got anything they want to say?
Not disappointed. I'm not disappointed. Somebody said this was like the worst he has dropped in 5 years, and I'm like, wow.
And worse, he's dropped in 5 years.
To each his own. To each his own.
I will say it depends on the vibe that you were trying to get. By far not the worst in 5 years.
You want to talk about
no.
pumping a song like "Count Me Out"? Like that shit just.
Okay, so
speak on that. Go
yeah,
on.
that's your standout. So anybody in the room got standout.
That
That's your standout.
shit he got with Blast, but that "Count Me Out" shit I have replayed that about 6-7 times.
Why already?
Because I don't know, it's something about fuck it, and it's like, yo, all right, you want to keep counting me out?
How does that relate to you?
And if you want to keep counting me out, then watch when your boy blow up. Blow up like the World Trade. Born Center, the opposite of winter. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Like,
but no, so the Kendrick, so that's how you liking it so far?
Oh,
okay.
hell yeah.
Okay. And you said so that's the only stand up for you so far?
And the shit he got with Blast, and then obviously that. Yeah,
Die
Hard
Hard,
and Cry Together, but like talk about replaying on a, like I get until like 1 minute 46 seconds, all right, let's play the song again. Play the song again.
Yeah.
Play the song again.
Sure.
Let's play it again. Count me out, bad. Count me out. Keep counting me out. I love it. Keep counting me out.
Okay. All right, anybody else in the room? Anybody standouts? Anybody's heard? Anybody got a standout?
Are we talking about a person who has a standout song?
On the album, on Kendrick's album, on his new album. Keith, you want to confirm the album title for us, brother?
I ain't going.
Mr. Morals and Big Steppers.
Yes, Mr. Morrow and the Big Steppers.
Mr. Morrow and the Big Steppers. The first part of the album is the Big Steppers. If you think it's otherwise, wrong.
Yes.
The second part is Mr. Morrow.
Yes.
Mr. Morale. You will get an insight on Kendrick's.
To be honest, I don't even want to sit here and give an answer.
Okay.
Because I ain't listened to the album.
Fair enough.
Once you hear it, though.
And I hate to disrespect the artist, but I listen to the art, the body of work.
Well, I'll say this then, since you haven't heard it yet. How excited are you for this? Because it has been 5 years since Kendrick had a last project.
I just been trying to get around to doing it, listening to it and everything. I ain't got a chance to do it yet, but I'm going to get to it, and when I do, I'll let you know what it do.
Definitely, we're gonna have a full breakdown.
For sure.
Next week. Keys, you got a standout track?
For sure.
Standout track.
I said, Kaim, standout track. Anybody got a standout track?
For me personally,
Anybody else?
I would say the standout track for me would be Mother Eye Sober, just because it's very introspective. You look at his life, you look at things that he's dealt with, things that he's been through.
Yeah.
And for me, as single child that came up in the city I was in, I looked at a lot of different things from a interesting perspective from other people.
Yeah.
I don't judge too much. I don't talk too much.
All the dogs appreciate your opinion.
Oh, yeah, about to say there's a dog outside, kind of going off a little bit, but
So
I don't talk too much about someone else's perspective because the way I look at things, I'm not going to judge you from things you've dealt with. I'm looking at the person that you are today. So
yeah,
you can look at Kendrick, and if you listen to the song, you can see his perspective from the time he was a child to where he is now as a man. You can see how he progressed, and it's like, okay, I'm not going to judge you for the choices you made. I'm not going to judge you for how you became as a person.
right. No, I understand that. No, that's.
Before we go,
Yes,
Before we go, I just want all the rappers out there to know once you start rapping that you can stop doing all the gangster shit you was talking about.
Yes.
That's
So,
how you get locked up, my nigga.
So
facts.
yeah, so all right,
really?
so to say what that is about, Young Thug and Gunna got hit with the motherfucking RICO.
Well, Gunna's not really hit with the RICO.
Oh no, they both get hit with the RICO. When you get hit with the RICO, it don't matter how.
Gunna is only there by state charges, and he's there because he wore a pendant. But Young Thug is.
But it's still the RICO. Anytime you get hit with the RICO, that's because they got some shit on you.
They're all there by state charges. This is the state charging all these people. This is not the federal government. This is the state. So when the state tries to use lyrics and things of that nature against these artists, it's not going to work.
It's unconstitutional, first off.
Exactly. So a lot of these people will get off. Gunna, more than likely, will not do any time. However, Young Thug was denied bail.
Yes, he was.
Some other things he will probably have a conversation about with these people. But for the sake of the matter, we need to understand what you say in these songs and these lyrics.
Yeah.
It matters.
It matters. It matters a lot.
And what you do in real life, it will come a consequence. It will matter.
Yes.
So,
all right. So to give some preface, Young Thug specifically was accused of one putting out a hit on Wife and Lucci while he was in prison, or not prison but jail, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, there was also another shooting that took place that he was also like supposedly, allegedly. This is all alleged. This is all alleged.
Listen.
We don't know. This is all alleged.
Quote unquote.
Was a part of setting up, putting a hit out on or whatever, and some other stuff that's associated with just pretty much gang, quote unquote gang activity.
I'm not associating myself with nothing.
And then gang, and then in terms of Gunna is literally like just, yo, I said in a song some lyrics and I had a chain, and so that's how he getting locked up. He's guilty by association. So yeah.
Yeah.
prayers for them.
Yes.
I pray that all of them get out.
But in all seriousness, though, Young Thug is somebody who's put a lot of people in the rap game, and that's not somebody we really want to see in the pen, bro. Like,
nah.
Like Young Thug really put a lot of people on.
Yeah.
Like he's really like a new wave Gucci. Like he's put a lot of people in the game, and he pays for he makes a lot of black people's lives better.
Yeah.
Regardless of what he's done in his past, he may have to reap the consequences for those things, but it should never tarnish what he's done since then.
Right. So
and
I'm gonna
I
ask the
think we
question.
should keep that.
Right. So I'm gonna ask the question to the room because based on my investigation of this, do y'all think that this shit is targeted? Because I really do think.
I do.
I do believe that we're trying to take down like hip hop. Like we trying to take down rap. We trying to take down artists. We really trying to. I don't know. I really think we really making it specific to them to make an example out of them.
I feel like the state in Atlanta, they let them get off whatever for 6 years. They let them get off whatever bars, whatever actions they so chose for 6 years. And then he said, you know what, we need to do something. Because the state, not the state, the federal is coming on us. I'm like, okay, why are y'all not saying anything?
Right.
And the state had to do something because if you got a foot on my neck, I'm going to try to get it off. So they had to do something. Do I feel like it will fall through? No.
Right.
Will most of them get off? Of course. Thug? Probably not. But I feel like they were pressured into doing something. Because before this, you never heard rumblings of it. You never heard conversations about it. It was never even in the news. Like, oh, they're trying to build a case against anybody. And all of a sudden, oh, we have X amount of 56 counts. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a wild number. Sean, like
56 counts?
Like 56 counts. Think about that. 56 counts for one of the top biggest rappers in the
not
world.
Even
like think about that.
56
Sean,
counts.
Like,
Well, that's a lot.
56 very.
I know he is.
He's a big.
He's a huge name in the industry.
Thug
He's
is
a
one of the
huge
biggest
rapper, but-
names that will sell to this day.
But once you get once the four-letter word RICO is entered in any case that you're presenting, you're not getting out. You're not seeing the light of day. You are in that bitch till they have proven you unguilty or guilty.
Right.
It is no ifs, ands, buts, doubt about it. You have set your ass up, and Young Thug is that YSL shit, whatever it is. He has, which is a blood affiliate.
Allegedly.
That's all for the air quotes. But he is set. He's in there. He's in that motherfucker. They're not going to let him out until he goes to trial.
So it's done for Thug. It's done. You think it's done?
Thug is going to be on some YF and Lucci shit, and he's not seeing the light of fucking day.
Why from Lucci ain't never getting up?
Yeah, he's getting out.
No, Lucci gonna see the sun in probably 5 to 10 years.
Yeah,
Lucci will see the sun.
Yeah, because this is the third rapper from Atlanta where this happened to. Because this happened to
next.
why and Lucci.
Don't do that.
Why you said Lucci? It happened to Lucci. It just happened to Thug. It happened to Rollo too. So this is three artists in Atlanta where literally like they Rollo.
He's all right.
Yeah, they like Rollo too, but the same type shit.
Rollo.
Right, Rollo gonna do some real time. Rollo gonna do some real time.
Rollo's gonna do time.
I will say though, like, we could call it targeting, maybe, if they actually weren't doing crime.
I'm gonna say you can call it a lot of things.
Like, but that's the shit about it, bro. We could call it targeting if they was innocent, and we don't know.
Yeah, that's a bad.
Allegedly, okay. But here's the shit, bro. Somebody is killing people in Atlanta. Okay, this black utopia, this black, this Wakanda that they're building in Atlanta. There's also a massive amount of crime in Atlanta that somebody is doing. Am I necessarily saying it's them? We don't know that. They could be 100% innocent. We don't know. But in the event that they are guilty or something, I mean, they're not reaching. I feel like targeting, personally for me, in my opinion, targeting is when you're reaching to find something that doesn't exist.
Okay.
Right. No, I agree with that. I think it's really just about the fact that
They're low-hanging fruit to me.
Sadly, that's the bad part. The bad part is they are low-hanging fruit, and they gonna make an example out of them. I think they about to make an example out of them for real.
Could be. That could be the whole premise, just make a whole example. Man. That's the problem. The problem is when you're actually doing shit.
Right. It's and we don't know. It's really all just allegedly. That's the biggest problem. It's all alleged. We really don't know. Cause the bigger question now is you got all these people. Cause say what you want about 6ix9ine. I mean, technically he was kind of living the raps. I mean, technically,
I'll be honest.
Snitching or not, technically he was, but in terms of rappers saying, yo, all of a sudden living their raps, like how y'all feel about that? Like, cause this shit's happening more and more.
I mean, if somebody kidnaps you and then fucks your wife, fucks your baby mom,
Allegedly.
I'm not telling
no,
you.
they did. They did. They kidnapped you, fucked your baby moms, and fucked you up pretty much, and then pretty much threw you to the wolves and like, all right, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna tell, but I'm gonna just.
I can't.
Insinuate.
Well, what do you expect from somebody?
Insinuate what you did.
What do you expect from somebody that wasn't a blood in the first place?
Ah, bingo.
And that's where I fault them, because they should have known from day one, like, yo, he ain't really like that. Like, if he gets put in the jam, he ain't gonna stay solid.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, circling back to these Atlanta niggas, bro, they low hanging fruit for real, and it's just unfortunate. It is.
Yeah, no, like I said, I really do believe that now they don't try to make an example out of them, just like they doing Casanova in New York. I think they doing that. I think they about to make an example like Casanova. They made an example like ARAB.
RICO case.
They
Casanova pled guilty.
He pled guilty to his charge. He's doing 5 to 60. So he.
Oh no, they about to give him 60.
FBI came in.
No, they're gonna give him 60.
They gonna give him 60.
5 to 60 years. That means you're in there between 5 to 60 years. There is no good behavior.
He's doing 60.
I think they gonna make him do all his.
He'll do 45 at the least and have a good time doing it.
I think they'll give him 10.
They gonna make
I don't
him
think
do
you
his
understand how RICO works.
Yeah,
You're not
No, I know how RICO works.
RICO is undefeated.
And I'm really being optimistic.
So
RICO is undefeated.
5 to 60, you're
If
not
the
doing
feds,
10. I don't
if
care
the
who
feds
you are.
come and give it to you, it's
Yeah, because I was saying, he's a Fed, so
Come
that's
on
a different
now.
level
I'm not doing
of
10 and no, bro.
fucked up. That's a different level of fuck.
because the FBI don't come and knock at your door unless they have proof.
Not even that. They have proof. They have
don't
proof. You
unless
did
you're
it.
on camera
And
or they
have-
hear you.
Right. Or they got somebody that's talking.
There's
Somebody
no
said-
And they've been
rumors that
talking
the
for
FBI
about
knocked
5 to
at your door.
6
You did that
years
shit
before
if
they
the
even
FBI
came
knocked
to
at
you.
your door.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did that.
Because that's typically how the RICOs work anyway. It's really, when they come in, like Kanye was saying, when they come in for that RICO, they got something. It typically, because I'm waiting for somebody to have
There's no
talked
rumor.
on this Young Thug thing, because somebody
No, they don't.
told.
The
Somebody
only reason
snitched.
I think they
Somebody got caught
don't
up
is because
snitching.
it started at state. Because it came at the state level, they don't got nothing.
I think they got somebody
I don't think
that told.
That's
I
probably
really
one of those
do.
dudes that was begging to get that hit on YF and Luigi.
Here's my
You
thing.
think so?
Yeah.
He begging to do something.
Well, Lucci was getting stabbed in prison.
Well,
Yeah, I'm about to say,
it was-
Lucci been getting
It was
stabbed up.
no, yeah, but it was two dudes that were begging Thug, quote unquote, to get that hit on Lucci. So
Listen, that was
quote,
just
unquote.
two young individuals trying to get something to their name.
Somebody gonna sing
They
like
don't
a
know
canary.
nothing.
Somebody gonna sing like a canary. Yo, listen, you get 5 years off your sentence. Oh yes, sir. Yes, Thug told me to. Yeah, what? 5 years off my sentence? Yes, sir.
But it's just like, why? If you live in that and you a part of that, why are you telling? Like, I'll never understand the idea of like, yo, I got caught, so let me go tell on somebody else. Like,
You know what?
for what?
You know what? I'll tell you what. Because it's
I feel like you putting yourself in more danger by telling than you are not.
Listen, from that kind of perspective, I'll tell you what. Look, this is a federal penitentiary. If someone tells you have 25 to life, right? However, I can reduce your sentence if you give me some names.
10 years.
Not even that.
10 years.
If you ever done time in jail, 2 years in jail, you feel like that was a goddamn lifetime.
Absolutely.
25 to life, minimum 25. You're not coming home for 25 years. Think about how old you are. Think about the minimum age of a man,
That's a lot of books.
But
a man or person
That's a
doing
lot.
25 years.
But here-
That's a lot.
but let me say this.
That's a
Let
lot
me
of
say
books,
this.
sir.
But
They
here-
had 25 years to have Brody.
But let me say this though.
Yeah, 25
Would you rather do your time
Mm-hmm.
and just
No.
be and knowing that you could live in
No.
jail, kind of live,
Okay.
and still know that you're safe?
No.
Then you living on the outside.
No.
If
I'm
you
going-
telling,
no.
if you telling on somebody with the
I'm-
feds,
No.
truth be told, think about it. If you telling on somebody with the
Protective
feds,
custody, no.
Mhm.
No.
okay, the protective custody if you want to.
Okay,
hear
you
you.
know how many
That
mob?
protective
You
custody
know,
you want
okay,
to.
look how many
Hold
mob
on.
bosses
Hold on.
are actually in
Hold
protective
on.
custody because they
Hold on.
decided to shoot the shot and blah.
Hold on.
But you notice they're all
Hold
old. They're
on.
all old people.
I don't give a damn
They're
how
all old
old
people.
Hold
yeah, but they
on.
snitch.
But in turn, but think about it. You only see that
Let
with
them
mafia
talk.
dudes.
Let 'em
Black. Think about it. Black dudes.
Let 'em talk.
When's the last time you seen a black dude that snitched that was really out here just in the streets like that? For real, for real. That wasn't living like, yo, there's somebody that's gonna be out here
They
trying
don't
to see me.
snitch.
Them mafia people, they get it. Cause they, and Kaim, you know this. They live on the principle of family anyway. Black folks, when they do street shit, they live on the principle of street shit, and that's it.
Listen.
And that code. And if you gonna violate that,
Listen.
you living in fear for the rest of your life.
I hear.
Especially on some bad shit.
Listen, I hear everything you're saying, but you need to look at it from his perspective. I can't agree with it. I'm not saying that I would even go in tune with that. However, look at how old the people are in this case. In their 20s, like 24, 23, 25. Add 25 years to that. Add that time.
It's bigger than that.
That's a minimum.
Okay, so you young
You're
thug.
doing that time, period.
So you
There's
young thug.
nothing after that.
You young thug. You telling?
No, here's the thing.
You talking?
Thug doesn't have a choice. That's the difference.
Okay, but then at
It
that point,
depends.
you can't do anything else for the rest of your life.
Thug, in Thug's case, no.
Cause you can never make music ever again. Say
Well,
6ix9ine.
hold on.
6ix9ine.
That's
Nobody
you
gives
lost
a
your-
fuck about 6ix9ine anymore.
That's you
after he
lost, you know
started
why?
telling.
Because 6ix9ine had a choice. He had a choice. He said, I'm going to get out. That was going to happen for him. He was getting out regardless. Thug's not going to see the light for at least 5 to 6 years. He's not going to see the light.
If
That's
I'm
not
thug,
happening.
if I'm
That's the
thug,
RICO.
And it's
if-
not even because of this case, because the old shit.
it's the
He's
RICO.
not going to
It's
see the
because
light
it's
for
hurt
five,
because he wants to cause some hurts.
5 to 6 years. Thug is not going to see the light.
I mean, and I agree with you. If I'm thug, I'm
really
like I'm
called
doing
for
like
hurts.
Casanova did.
Bam.
I'm playing
No,
out.
here's
I'm
the
taking
thing.
my
Did a
5
shootout.
years. If I can get
Here's the
5
thing.
years, and I'm moving on.
Casanova, he pled guilty. You know why? Because Casanova is trying to get out. You know
Yeah,
why?
he's trying to get the fuck out.
Because here's the thing. If you're in that life and you do what you do, you understand the consequences of it.
Exactly.
He only pled guilty because they gave him a deal on the table.
He pled guilty.
That's the only reason why.
He pled
Yeah,
guilty.
but you don't want to be
No.
in
He
that
pled
jam.
guilty because if he didn't turn himself in, God
He
forbid,
did
what
all
would
that.
happen if they found him? God forbid.
Mhm.
That's why he pled guilty.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
The only
And
time anybody
listen,
ever pleads
that's a-
guilty is because
New
they got
York?
a deal on the table.
Listen, New York City, the boys in blue, they don't play around.
Yeah, they work
He
different.
pled guilty because
He only
of that.
he only
That's
pled
a
guilty
fact.
because he only pled guilty because they had a deal on the table. I'll be honest with you. That's the only reason why they hit
5 to
they
60 years is not a deal.
Yeah,
with
they
the
hit,
table.
no, they hit him with a deal. They hit him with a deal because nobody
60
pleads
years
guilty.
is not a deal.
Nobody pleads guilty with
Yeah,
the
but
thought of
If I'm in my
Okay, I'm not
30s,
gonna get
60
out.
years, that timetable don't work for me.
no. Majority is.
Tell you that right
I'll be
now.
honest with you. A lot of cases now they're throwing the book at people. So with the situation like Casanova, they came with him with a deal. Listen, you gonna either take this or you're gonna we take this to trial. Take this to trial. Guarantee you're getting 30 to 60. You take a deal, you're going to get probably the minimum, maybe 5 to 10.
Sure.
Minimum. But I promise you, he took the deal
That was
because if he knew this shit was going to trial, it's over for him.
That was
It's
crazy.
over. He's not seeing the light of day.
That was crazy.
He's gonna be Casanova from fucking jail.
You know what's crazy?
I mean, shit, he
we
that
can
anyway.
talk. We can talk all this about that. However, doing that time inside every single day, you deal with this. You wake up when I tell you to.
Nah.
You sleep.
Well, no,
Tell you-
technically, he don't
No,
want
no,
to wake
think
up when you
about-
tell him to.
Think,
But, you know.
think about it. This is federal prison. You do whatever the fuck I want you to do. Okay? I don't have to report everything that goes on in this prison. You understand me? You're a big name. Oh, you think you got clout in here? You think you're better than me? You know how COs work. That's not it.
Whoa.
Yeah, but I mean, if he
Let's
plead,
talk about it.
But
It's
if
not.
but if Casanova pleading guilty to some like
He pleaded
RICO
guilty
shit,
because
if he
that
getting, if
time
he
was
pleading guilty to some
crazy.
RICO shit, if he inside, he good. He ain't got to worry about shit anyway.
You say that. He pled guilty because if he didn't, they would have found him eventually.
Well, figure that shows how.
Well, I mean, but even still, he. Oh, so
They
it's
did?
breaking.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh, so it's breaking news.
Oh,
What's breaking news? Sean, say breaking
Golden
news.
State won. They
Okay.
eliminated the Grizzlies.
Oh damn.
I knew they was gonna do the shit in
Hold
San
on, hold on,
Francisco.
hold on. I gotta collect my bets. Hold on.
Knew that shit was done.
No,
So
no,
about
you
these
don't
Nike
mind.
Texas, so
Alright,
you still working Nike, right?
We can go past that.
Okay, so we're
I'll
gonna
say,
talk about these Nike Techs.
What you think we good?
Nike Tech. You are the Nike Tech
I don't
man.
give a
Stop
fuck.
feeling.
Nike Tech.
You look like Nike Tech. You are an ambassador for life for Nike Tech.
I need that.
You wanna do your rollout?
Blue and black.
The rollout.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Should we
shit.
close it out?
Showing you
We're
belong
gonna
to
talk after
Nike
this.
Tech.
We're gonna talk after this.
All right. So.
That nigga had 30.
Collect.
That nigga had 30.
Yeah.
All right. So essentially, before we close this out, I definitely want to First off, tell everybody thank you for coming on. Everybody, give yourself some motherfucking noise for being on this motherfucker.
Thank you, Eve, for providing.
Yes, thank you, Eve. So
Goddamn.
I want to give some premise for this because we did dive deep into this episode just before without no real intro or nothing like that. So as you will see, we did an interview with our man Ryan, dropping the EP very, very soon. We're excited. Excited to let y'all see that. But within that process, we went, man, E over here, and E has decided, he has helped us out. He has said, yo, we can use his space. He has blessed us with his space. So going forward, this is a podcast setup. You're going to have a lot of different faces, a lot of different people in the background. As you heard in this episode, you had Keith behind the scenes. You got our man Kaim behind the camera. And then you're going to see some other people just kind of show up. You said what up?
Kaim behind the 808.
Yes, definitely. And you're going to see some other people kind of show up. And we're going to give you something where we talking about the shit that's going on in the culture. And we giving you that real, whether it's, with somebody as a guest that we want to bring in, give you that heat with the interview, putting they shit on. Or if it's just us sitting around bullshitting. Like, we want to give y'all the best quality of the podcast. And that's what we're going to give you. So, the Whatever Old Podcast, the best podcast in the world. We out here. Everybody know what time it is. Thank y'all. Sean, you want to plug your shit before we head up out of here?
I think my shit.
Yes, your Instagram, yes.
Plug it over.
Get it before it gets deactivated.
All right. Anybody else in here got something that they want to plug? Any plugs, shout outs, anything? What's going on with the people?
ERICC_GRAHAM.
Okay.
Catch me.
At IG.
Yes, and please, Apple Music Ghost, shout out, man. My man's music. Please go check that out. Listen to it. We love it on here. He played us some stuff before we even started recording, man. I'm gonna let y'all know the summertime. Y'all better be on the lookout. That's all I'm gonna say. The summertime, y'all better be on the lookout. That's all I'm gonna say. So, anybody else in the room got some shout outs? Anything? Any plugs? Anything before I put my shit out there?
Number one podcast in the world, man.
Oh yeah, it's the best podcast in the motherfucking world. So if you want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, it's Brody Said What, BRODYSAIDW. Oh no, I think I fucked it up. So this is a new Instagram, as I've said before. This is a new Instagram handle, so I'm getting used to this shit. I think
Will
I
it be in the description?
Yes, everything will be in the description to make it so much easier. Yeah, I think I did fuck it up. But no, it is. But no, I had it right. But no, I had it right. It is Brody Said What. It is BRODYSAIDWHA on Instagram and Twitter. And if you into the wrestling shit, you can follow that on Instagram and Twitter. Culture Corner PW. Had an interview with my man Alex Kane. We may have to get him up here in the What Up Bro podcast. Also talk about whatever shit's going on. But with that being said, thank you everybody for watching.